Well, good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good. Baby Geico love to send me. Baby Geico love to let me know my bill due on the 25th. What's today? The 11th. Calm down, Geico. Calm down. Anyway, good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing today on this beautiful Mother's Day or Mother a Day, a Sunday? Hope everybody had a great day. It's Mother's Day. Hey, that's the Baltimore way of saying old Dundalk. Mother's Day. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Be more. I'm gonna call Geico tomorrow and be like, it was Mother's Day, and it really, really disturbed me that y'all sent me a bill to let me know to send me a notice that my bill is due on the 25th. It just really messed up my whole day. Hope everybody's having a great weekend, great Sunday. My weekend's been really, really chilled. Today was such a pretty day. And happy happy Sunday. Even for the ones who are having a rough day, I hope you understand, like, you are loved and cared for. And I'm going to try my best to make everybody laugh and just have a good time. Because while some of y'all may thought the episode was boring, I thought it was rather interesting. Anyway, let me tell y'all something. So yesterday, what was yesterday? Saturday. I had plans to like go out, go hang out and stuff like this. I stayed at home, baby. I had the peacock on. I had the wrestling on in the background. And do you know I went on a rabbit, what they call it, a rabbit hole, whatever they call it on YouTube. Baby, I was watching people listen to. Now I want to know how people listen to. Okay, this is what I want to know. How do people listen to the stuff on the YouTube and don't get demonetized, but they say that my content ain't original? Anyway, so it won't be for 3 hours, maybe an hour, maybe 15 minutes. It depends on how I feel. Wizard, I watched these two guys. I think they from London or something. They reviewed Never Say Never by Queen Brandy. They reviewed Full Moon by Queen Brandy. They reviewed Green B-Day, Glorilla. They was watching performances and everything. I'm thinking to myself, and they got damn near 250,000 subscribers. I'm thinking to myself, my little old channel getting messed with. Anyway, yeah, the Queen. Yeah, I said it right. Happy Mother's Day, Kingsley. Happy Mother's Day. All them children you got in you. Happy Mother's Day. Anyway, y'all. So let's go ahead and get this review started. I thought tonight's episode was rather interesting. That Porsha something else, ain't she? And so is Angela. They should have called the episode Messy. Messy, messy. You got some messy, baby. Yeah, yeah. Happy Trans Day. Wow. Is today Trans Day? Is today Trans Day? You gonna tear down the trans community like that? Wow. Everybody don't get no hive. You gotta come up with something else. Maybe the Angela noses or something. You gotta come up with something else. And why is my Geico bill so high? What is going on here? I'm gonna have to call them tomorrow because I don't. Anyway, the Angela let's. Where my notes at? What's this? I got all kind of stuff in my phone, child. All kind of notes. What's these notes from? Ooh. All right. Be more trying to get me in trouble, y'all. Trying to get me copywritten. All right. You must be playing bumper cars. I know how to drive, baby. I ain't in the Dallas. I know how to drive. Anyway, probably because the area I live in, because I live like 10 minutes from the airport, and I live like 5 minutes from the mall. So maybe that's why. Um, maybe that's why my car insurance is so high. I don't know. Oh, I can't. Um, we outside, not inside. Oh, well, we're inside because we have to work in the morning. So I don't know what you do with your life, but we have to work in the. I gotta open the dollar store up tomorrow. So I gotta work in the morning. You know, just because you don't come to work, that's on you. I gotta come to the dollar store tomorrow. Anyway, we start the show off with Kelli and her daughters. Chloe is like, I have two B's and I have two A's and a B, which is bad. I said, girl, I know that's right, girl. You better, girl, you baby, baby, that girl wants straight A's, and I ain't mad at it, honey. Some of y'all could learn from a girl like that. Some of y'all in this chat could learn from a girl like that who wants straight A's. She's not no B character. She's straight A's. Um, she said her baby father and her do a really good job of co-parenting, and that's like her bestie. And she wished that she could be like that with her ex-husband. She asked the girls that they ready to move into a new house to get more space. She was awarded the house, and she had to sell. The judge ordered her to sell the house, which I wonder how that works. Like, if you were awarded the house, why do you have to sell it? I don't know. That was interesting. Something about that was interesting. Um, she goes around the table and she asks the girls what their goals are when they want to become, um, when they want to get older and stuff like that. And the one daughter, I forgot the twins' name, but she said, "I want to become a chef." The other daughter was like, "Well, mom can't cook." Maybe, and Kelly was like, "Girl, well, next time you cook on my meal. Next time you cook on my damn meal." I know that's right. I know that's right. Shamea meets up with Ralph. Just let that sit for a minute, baby. Shamea meets up with Ralph, baby. Where is it at? Shamea meets up with Ralph, baby. Baby, have you wanted money? Jump on that. Waiting. Let me just on ya. Okay. I had a conversation with one of my friends the other day, and she told me she did not think Ralph was attractive because the way he acts. I said, girl, yeah, girl. I don't know what Ralph you looking at, baby, but the Ralph I look at, baby, okay. Well, okay, baby. Drew, get out the way, girl. Baby. Wizard. Baby. Baby. When that thing, when you slam it on boom. Baby, I know that thing. Baby, I know when that thing hit the boom, baby, I know that mother. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all. Shamia meets up with Ralph and asks him she asks how the kids are doing. She said they're doing great. She said the journey is an understatement. Ralph wants to do a podcast called Kings and Queens. She said she doesn't find anything wrong with meeting up with Ralph. They did a podcast together in the past. So, because you did a podcast with him in the past, you think it's okay to meet up with him at lunch for dinner. Okay. She want to address the elephant in the room. He said he met her in 3 months, married her in 5 months, got her pregnant in 8 months. Drew, Drew, Drew. I ain't mad at you. He said he pretty much didn't know who she was. He didn't get a chance to learn her, and she's a totally different person than when he first met. Um, He said Dennis reached out and asked for his blessing for them to work together. Porsha mysteriously shows up. Just out the blue, Porsha show up. She said she had no intention of hanging out with Ralph. She didn't even know Ralph was there. Girl.
Lord have mercy.
Girl. Porsha.
Girl, please stop talking. Please.
Oh, look at Rob J coming in here with that negativity. Rob, don't bring that negativity in here, baby. Don't bring that negativity in here. And let me tell you something. Rob. I still get. Okay. I know some girls that are still sleep with him. Ooh.
I can't breathe.
I know some bitches still fucking that one. Porsha show up. Porsha said she had no intent on meeting up with Ralph. Ralph ain't call her. She ain't know Ralph was gonna be there. So Porsha, you telling me that you done went down to your closet, you done put on your good dress, your good makeup, put your hair up in your good style, and you didn't know Ralph was gonna be at dinner? He also said he had no idea that Porsha was gonna be there. Shamea says it's always good to have a witness. I know how it would look, and I don't like, and then Porsha says I don't like husbands right now, so you may catch a stray. She reads the text messages from Dennis about Drew. So Porsha is like, I wanted to tell Ralph that Dennis and Drew weren't having sex. It was more like run me that money, not run me that ass. Drew, I'm talking directly to you. Directly to you, Drew. I'm talking directly to you. Porsha, you way better than me. You way better, baby. If I wouldn't have jumped on if I wouldn't have jumped on Porsha by now, Porsha, you wait, girl, Drew, girl. Okay. Okay, girl. Okay. He said those are rumors about her and Dennis in these streets. And she said that whether there are rumors about you, are they true? And he says no. And she said, well, just because there's rumors about her don't mean it's true or not. Porsha was like, but the bigger issue is I have a problem with is Drew said something about my child and pretty much said I make enough money to send her to college. And he was like, yeah, that's a problem. She shouldn't have said that. It's disrespectful. Shamea was like, yeah, but she kind of said it in a joking way. Shamea, it's no joke. There's no jokes. He said I filed for divorce first. And he said my reason was because she was having an affair with Ty. Now y'all remember Ty, right? The lesbian. Mm-hmm. You said Porsha should have jumped on Drew after that comment about paying for Pillar's college comment. Dennis got something on him too. It's probably bigger than Ralph because he got to work harder. That's what I'm saying. Dennis not ugly though. Dennis not ugly, and I see why Porsha slept with him. I don't see why she had a baby with him, but I see why Porsha slept with him. Yeah, Ty, she on Basketball Wives with Maylene. Ty get around from show to show. I guess the NBA, I mean, the whatever wasn't playing out for her. She loves being her lap dog. You better know she do. That's why she was crying at the end of the episode. They asked him, has he ever cheated on Drew? He took this long pause and was like, no, he hasn't. Yes, he has. He was like, no, I never cheated. I don't have a problem with. They start sharing that they don't have a problem with Angela. They talk about what Angela said. She said she doesn't understand how Angela can be so forgiving to Porsha, but has so much animosity towards me. Is what Shamea is saying about Angela. Angela is at her investment homes, and Angela said that she's in $2 million in debt. Side note, that man that Ashley gave the key is my type. Minus the I gotta go watch. She says she's $2 million in debt, and the house is not sold yet. Kelli comes over, and Kelli says she's nervous to meet up with Angela based off of what happened at the Bailey Q, and she said that she was wrong, and she pretty much wants to make amends with Angela. Is pretty much what she's saying. But she says she's nervous because she don't know if Mark gonna be in the house waiting in the basement for her. Her ex-husband. Kelli saw this house, baby. She said, baby, this house is not selling for $3 million. And I'm with Kelli on this. Angela, girl, I don't know what you're doing with this house. It's not an ugly house. It just ain't finished. The pool not ready. Ain't no furniture in there. Well, it don't even be no furniture in there, but ain't no refrigerator in there, ain't no stove in there, girl, ain't no dishwasher in there, girl. I ain't seen no washer and dry. And then you had the master suite, but the master suite was a closet. The closet looked like a tiny hallway to an apartment. Angela, girl, stop playing with that money and get that house together and get out of that. $2 million in debt is a lot of damn money. And you still got to pay what, property tax and keep the lights on and all that kind of stuff. Girl, you know Charles ain't got no money like that. That's why Charles out there now. Sure, you stressing them out. Sure. They speak about Charles and what happened. She said that Charles and Wendy Williams was hosting an event, and Angela says that she had walked up to Wendy and said, girl, it's just a baby. Talk about Wendy's ex having a baby on her. And she was like, have you been in that situation? And she was like, yes. But I guess Angela didn't clear it up and say she was talking about her ex before Charles. So Wendy assumed that she was talking about Charles, and Wendy went and told the story on TV in Wendy fashion, like Wendy would do. She said there was some cheating going on around the Madison Square Garden incident. Y'all remember when Charles got into that incident at Madison Square Garden? I think he got kicked out and banned from the garden, if I'm not mistaken. She said around that time they took a break, and they pretty much had to work through it, and she's been through some things. She also said that she went out to dinner, and after Shamea played her song for them, that Shamea shared that she had some issues with Porsha. And she pretty much wants Shamea to address those issues with Porsha. Does Charles have a baby? We don't know, right? We don't know. If Angela said he ain't got no baby, he ain't got no baby. If we find out something different, then we find out something different. With that being said, Wendy, baby, that's Wendy Williams. And rarely does mama get a story wrong. I'm just saying, rarely does mama get a story wrong. So, normally what Wendy say comes to light. So that's mother. That's all I'm saying. That's mother. But I will say that it's unfortunate that she has to deal with those kind of rumors. I think it always sucks, especially if it's not true. But Charles gives me the type that's like, look, I told you it wasn't true. It is what it is. Let's just move on. And she kind of gives me the type like, okay, cool. We'll work on it. We'll get past it, and we will keep this relationship going. They've been married for 8 years now. They've been together for 10. So, whatever he did, it happened, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, at some point, you either gonna stay with the person or you gonna leave. So she felt like she needed that break. They got back together. They seem to be doing fine. So
Yup, 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 yup.
Angela didn't make Aunt Wendy come. Angela didn't make Aunt Wendy come. You the window to set the record straight. Charles give me a cheating ass nigga. Her and Porsha are journalists. Well, Wendy is a journalist. She went to school for it. So, and that's Wendy Williams, baby. Mother knows right. My nose is stuffy. I get these allergies, and the thing is, but I know I'm like my allergies is bad because when I sneeze, my throat be itching. Like I didn't go to the allergist, but it just be so nice outside. I can't do the air. Like I cannot fall asleep with the air on. Baby, I will wake up and be in child. You would think I'm a damn drag queen the way my voice be so deep. Or you think I was a trade? You know, one of the two. You pick and choose because you know I'm straight. So I had to take Claritin and Flonase. I got Flonase and I take Allegra from over the counter. Like, but my doctor at one point had put me on some medicine. It was like a pill that was for allergies and asthma. It's like a real small pill. I need to get back to that. But I'm allergic to everything that you can think of, from grass, trees, pollen, dust mites, seaweed, cats, dogs, what else? Um, that just child, I be going through it. You hear me? Like as much as I you know, I'm a spring baby, but I can't handle it. Oh, I used to be allergic to corn too. I used to be allergic to corn. I used to be allergic to milk. I can't eat shellfish. Um, my allergies be kicking my ass though. They kicking my ass right now. Yeah, Claritin don't do it for me. I don't know. Like I tried Claritin. I tried Claritin D. I tried Claritin. Like baby, Claritin got a pillow out. Claritin don't do it for me. So I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure this out. But take a Benadryl. Benadryl don't do nothing for me. You know what's so crazy? People be like, take a Benadryl when you eat seafood. For what? I never had shellfish, so what am I missing? Yeah, I take Allegra D. I'm telling you, take. How do you say it's that? Okay, it works great. Okay, where can I can get that from? Like CVS or something or Walgreens? Because I don't shop at Walmart. Allergy medicines made cheaper through the pharmacy with your insurance. Yeah, I be as much as like I said, I love it, but child, whew, I be going through it, child. I be going through it. I be just like,
Jesus Christ.
baby, I goes through it. You hear what I'm telling you? Through it. Flonase and Claritin for me. And the sucky thing is, like, you know, the pollen's so bad right now that thank you. Send me a screenshot. Thank you, friend. The pollen. Yeah, pollen. Pollen. The pollen is so bad right now. Like, I be finding I stopped. Look, I think I wash my car every other couple days. I'm over it. And at one point I was getting like the expensive car wash. Then I said, I'm not gonna keep doing this. Maybe if I don't drive through a good old Royal Farms car wash for about $7 just to get the pollen off the car. But then you wake up the next day and it's right back on the car again. I'm like, you know what? I ain't got time for this. I can't keep on spending. I can't be. No, I'm over it. So my nose is getting stuffy right now, and I don't know why. Well, I know why, because I just turned the air off to open the windows up. So I'm gonna be doing a lot. I had the nerve to have a giant pollen production tree drooping over my balcony. Mm-mm-mm. Um, really quickly, want to give condolences to Britt. Her grandmother passed away today. The one that we saw on the camera last week. Her grandmother passed away today on Mother's Day. So condolences out to you, Britt. I know what you're going through, girl. It says you were a preemie because my cousin was a preemie. He alerted to everything. No, so I'm not. I wasn't a preemie. I was born early, but not like I wasn't a preemie. So my birthday was supposed to be May 12th. I was born May 2nd. So I'm not a preemie. That's not a preemie, right? That's just a baby that came early. Like a preemie is like something if you go to Dr. Jackie, that's a preemie. My mother didn't go to Jackie, so no, I was just born a couple days early. That's all. I was born 10 days early. Mm. And what happened was my mother, she she had just took maternity leave. I think like the day before. So it's interesting. So one of my cousins was born May 1st. I was born May 2nd. My best friend was born May 3rd. My grandmother was born today, May 11th. My other homegirl, she was born May 14th. So baby, this is a whole bunch of Mays up in, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of Mays. But so pre-me is months early. Nah, you in the 2 weeks window, so you right on time. Okay, got it. What was I saying? What was I putting on this story? Oh, so my mother had went into labor the next day, which was May 2nd. And she was she was I think she said she was eating some noodles or something, and she had ended up going into labor, and she drove herself all the way to the hospital. I was born to St. Agnes. Shout out to St. Agnes. Hey, I was born in St. Agnes. That should let y'all know, honey. I'm a saint. I'm a saint. I'm a saint. And I was born at 9 something at night. So she had literally just went to maternity leave. And the next day she had a bouncing baby boy. You are Catholic. Oh, is that what that means? Mm-hmm. I'm Catholic. We got a new pope. It should have been me. I should have been a pope. It says me and 7 of my friends are buying the same day, April 12th. One was an ex and his name was Rob. Wow. Rob, you was dating yourself, Rob? She had a daughter. No, she had a son. I don't know what your mother had, but my mother had a son. I mean, born the same child. What, Kingsley? What's wrong? When is your birthday, Kingsley, so we can acknowledge you, girl? When is your birthday? Damn. I can't stand. Maybe I can't stand when a punk always want to try to take your shine. um. So I don't know how we got down this road, but yeah. Um. Oh, Britt. Britt is sitting in the kitchen with her husband. She letting us know that her and her husband walk around naked. Britt, at this point, girl, you should just want to keep your clothes on. She said, me and Angela don't get along. He said, why would Angela say that about you? Um, it's fucked up that she would say that about you or whatever. Pretty much, Britt is trying to say, pretty much, Brent is telling him what happened at last week's episode. He said he sat down with Sherry. Sherry, what movie was that from? Oh, that's from Tyler Perry movie, wasn't it? Sherry. Um, and baby, Britt had the nerve to come out of her mouth and say that her sister always plays the victim.
That's all y'all need.
That her sister always plays the victim. All you can do is laugh. Porsha and Angela meet up at her house. According to Porsha, well, she said she don't want to take Porsha to her house because Porsha might fuck her husband, and she ain't in the mood for that. She said, "Is that the daughter who got married?" She says, "Yes." Angela said she don't want any secrets kept between her and her sister. I mean, her and her daughter, and she doesn't want to have to go through that again about the daughter getting married. You know, the daughter lesbian, so the daughter got married at the age of 23, or 22, one of them. Angela said, "Can you and Drew have a conversation?" And she was like, "Well, it fell into my lap because I went to dinner with Ralph, and I pretty much told Ralph that Drew was trying to sleep with Dennis, and Dennis was not having that." And she is like, "No, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not nice." And she was pretty much saying, "But did you see what she said about my daughter?" And she was like, "No, she was just pretty much saying that she can, the money that Dennis is gonna make her help pay for Pilar's college." And she was like, "No." And Shamea actually got something right when Drew was like, "Honey, these royalties gonna pay for Pilar's college." Angela then tells Porsha about the conversation she had with Shamea about their friendship. Porsha, Porsha start crying, honey, and
Here we go again with that long lost tear. I call it the little tear that couldn't.
I wish these girls would stop trying to make themselves cry on TV and let it be natural. Because, girl, you wasn't crying. You was not crying. So, listen, let me tell you what kind of cry I want to see. For you real R&B heads out there, for you real R&B fans, I want to see the kind of crying that Kelly Price was doing in the back of that car when Ron was like, "Call him right now." And she's like, "I don't want to call him." He was like, "Call him right now." She said, "I don't want him." He said, "Call him right now." She said, I'm calling. I want to see those kind of tears when she looked out the window, baby, and that makeup was dripping. That makeup was dripping. That's the kind of tears I want to see. If them girls ain't giving them kind of tears, baby, keep it. Keep it. If those girls ain't giving them kind of yes, you're music. Yes, V Smith, use a music head. Yes, come on, Shelves, use a music head. I want to see them kind of tears, baby. She was my best friend through thick and thin. He said, "Call her." I don't want. He said, "Call her right now." She said, "I don't want. I'm calling. I'm calling." He said, "Hello." He said, "This is Mr. Big. How you doing, Mr. Big? What the hell is going on? What you mean, what's going on?" Kelly's telling me that she's sleeping with another one. If you can't just see me, what it doesn't mean I'm sleeping with. If you're not sleeping with, what the hell you doing with? I can be just creeping, or you can be just talking to her. Now, son, man. We both know. Oh, wait a minute. But you know all about heartache and pain. Yeah, what's that? Wait a minute. I want them kind of tears. The tears that have foundation streaks and mascara look like Tammy Faye Baker, baby. I want them tears. If you girls are not crying like that, I don't want to see it. Child, the way me and my best friend role play that on the house phone. "This is my goddaughter." Said, Kelly, take this phone. Baby, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Baby, the original was cool, but that remix was nasty, baby. That remix was nasty. Huh. That remix was something, baby. That remix wasn't nothing to play with. That remix wasn't nothing to play with. Do y'all hear what I'm telling y'all? Excuse me. Y'all remember? Y'all know what song is stuck in my head? I really wish I could play it, but I know I can't. When she said, when when Who's Bad was playing, Trina Who's Bad, and y'all remember when Tuka played that game and she said, "Honey, Connie Spaulding, Vice President Markin, and Bonafide hoe." Woo, baby, I love that little scene. And Bonafide hoe. Can I play this? I can't play it. No, it wasn't Who's Bad. It was Get Your Roll On. Now everybody get your roll on. Everybody get your roll on. Everybody get your roll on. She said, Cardi Spaulding, VP of Marketing, Bonafide hoe. Okay, sorry, y'all. Y'all know I can get sidetracked in a minute. But wait a minute. Connie Spaulding was T. She was okay. That's when Gabby had a nasty attitude. That's what they said back in the day. You know all about heartache and pain. Yeah, but what's that? Wait a minute. So over at Booty for Beef, Drew's house, apparently she can't tell the kids they're getting a divorce, and a court order they got to do therapy in order for the kids to find out. Dr. Ken shows up. He the life coach. Baby, I thought Dr. Ken was a counselor or a group counselor or a marriage counselor. I don't think Dr. Ken know what he do. She said she doesn't have anything going on with Dennis. That pretty much the whole conversation was a lie. She feels though it's unfair because music is her safe space. And Dr. Ken pretty much was like, girl, stand up. Girl, stand up. Stand up with your chest, girl. Stand up. Stand up. Girl, the girls are not scared of you. Stand up. Baby, that walkthrough from Connie was, yes, it was, man. Yes, baby. I just like that one scene. I mean, it's not a bad movie, but I love that scene, baby. We walk, man. Let me see you walk, man. Connie Smart, VP of Marketing, Bonafide hoe. Dr. Kennedy's fired. He was whacked like that Dr. Sheree was dealing with seasons ago from ICDC Online College. Yeah, I don't know what Dr. Ken do. I don't think Dr. Ken know what he do. I think they call Dr. Ken and they say, "Hey, we need you to film." And he goes, "Okay." I feel bad for Drew a little tiny bit, but I do need Drew to stand up because Porsha wouldn't keep playing with me like that. I'm not fucking Dennis. I'm not sleeping with Dennis. I don't know nobody in Yonkers. I ain't fucking nobody in Yonkers. What's that from, y'all? Y'all music kids. What's that from? What's that from, y'all? Let me see if y'all some real, you know what I'm saying? Hey. I'm politicking with this chicken, wondering if I can keep a little hood rat bitch from 25th named Tamika come through, getting her bar going. When she knew her when she was a thug, a minute she had a scarf on, 5'11 with 5'11 size 7 and girls, baby face. Remember me from way back? What type of games you playing? When I tell you that's my motherfucking song by DMX. When I say that's my motherfucking song by DMX. He said, I don't believe it. Hello? Who dick you sucking? Don't come with that bullshit. All right. You lying. You lying. Tell me, B, you lying. Yeah, exactly. Who dick you sucking? Come on, B. I heard some shit about you. Some foul shit. Fuck is the deal? Suck my motherfucking dick, you bitch ass nigga. No need to explain it, bitch. You know what the fuck I'm talking about? I don't know nobody up here. I ain't fucking nobody up here. I ain't been fucking with nobody. I don't know nobody in Yonkers. Lying ass bitch, you ain't shit. Do I gotta holler his name? Who is he? Who the fuck is he, bitch? You fucking him. Woo! She said, "Suck my fucking dick, you bitch ass nigga." Oh, I'll make myself laugh. Anyway, babe, when I tell you that's my motherfucking song, babe, when I tell you that's my motherfucking song, baby, how it's going down. That's one of the greatest songs DMX ever made. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, I want Drew to stand up. I want Drew to stand up. I want her to stand up in it. They oh, thank you. Method Man and Mary J. Blige, you're all I need. What's the Dina girl? What you talking about, girl? We talking about DMX. What song you talking about? You're all I need. Shorty, call me whenever your man needs me. Me and your world, believe me. Nothing make a woman feel better than a man. Y'all know Wizard don't know that stuff because Wizard a punk. He don't know that real music. If Beyonce ain't done it, if Beyonce didn't do it, him and Kingsley don't know nothing else. It's the day of Porsha's Pamper Me event, and Porsha says she invited Drew. She says she don't want to argue with Drew no more. Girl, when did y'all start arguing? Like when did you you lying on her? So what are you talking about? You lying on her. She said that's what you call growth. Okay. The guy that's handing Britt and Kelli drinks, as he getting them drinks, baby, he kind of threw me off too. He was like, "Honey, you want me double fisted?" I said, "Baby, do I want him to do what?" I said, "Baby, do what? Girl, do I want you to do what? Do I want you to do what? Do I want you to, sir, say what? I'm not no white twink. What you want me to? You want to do what?" Wow. And baby, the way Britt was looking at him and asking for that drinks, I just knew that bitch was gonna end up on her knees. I said, "Girl, stand up, girl. The cameras is on." Well, there's people around. Girl. Don't you get down there. Stand up. Don't get down there. What Donnie say? Stand up. Don't get on them knees, baby. Stand up. Porsha wants to take a picture with the girls. I was kind of agreeing with Drew, like, girl, is this for our personal or is this for a marketing tool? Because I didn't sign no contract. You done fired me, and I'm not helping sell your sheets. I sold some heads so your daughter can go to college, girl. I'm not selling no more sheets. Kelli wants to talk to Shamea about what the girls are saying. The girls are pretty much saying that she's a lapdog. And she's like, "Oh, they're sticking with that narrative." Yeah, because it's true. They start to do a meditation. I guess Lauren what was Phaedra doing last year? The sound bar or drum, whatever shit called. They now doing it, and they want you to feel your inner peace. Bring your inner peace out. Do you have something to say to somebody? Let them know how you feel. Ask this person, is there space? For example, Cynthia, if you have something to say to Porsha, you say, "Porsha, I need to say something to you. Is there space? And can you handle what I'm going to say to you? You're a whore." Oh. Shamea says she ain't in the mood to meditate, baby. She don't feel safe and she don't feel at peace. So the meditation then went from Angela saying, "Thank you, Porsha, for your understanding," to Kelli saying, "I want Porsha. I want Ray to pay his bills." For Kelli pretty much saying, "Porsha and Shamea, I want you to have a conversation about how you really feel about the conversation." They said that Shamea felt like she can't be her true self and that she can't shine. Shamea, like, girl, I haven't even talked yet. I haven't even said anything yet. I said nothing. So, she gets emotional. She says she would never let no one talk about her friends behind her back, and that there has been not communicated with her. So you do let people talk about Porsha behind your. You do not come to Porsha's defense, excuse me, because the way that Drew was talking about paying for Palour's college, you said nothing other than I think it's already paid for. You said nothing. You said nothing. You with this early Fantasia haircut said nothing. Girl, you were on mute. So, yeah. They said, every time somebody brings up something, they even talk about the wedding or they putting something else and they putting some sauce on it. She said, anything that I have said to you, I've said to you. I've also said to you privately. She said, I have not been an angel. She said, if y'all bring stuff to me about Porsha, I shut it down, but it's not reciprocated. And Porsha said, how was that? And no one has ever said anything about you. Again, Shamea, we have watched you not come to Porsha's defense several times. The first time was with Kelli. She was like, why did Porsha sleep with that lady husband? The other time was when Drew said, honey, I could pay for Pilar to go to college. So, but girl, okay. Porsha said she didn't go to the wedding because her and Shamea was not talking at the time. Shamea said she did not know that. You told me something about you couldn't fly because you couldn't sit in the front seat or you couldn't sit in the pilot's lap. Girl, something about you couldn't fly. And she said, no, I did not come to that wedding, but I came to the traditional wedding in Atlanta. She says, I can't believe that you allow somebody that you barely know to come between us and try to break our friendship up. Cynthia said that she hates when a group breaks up the friendships, and they asked Shamea, did she want to say something? And she kind of put it on pause, and then the show went off. We've seen the preview for next week's episode. So apparently Porsha had a list of housewives that she wanted on the show, and she said Shamea was not allowed to film. That's why Shamea was not asked to be a housewife, or that's why Shamea was not a housewife. Shamea, you didn't want Shamea on the show because you knew Shamea was boring. And you knew Shamea would not really bring anything. And here's the other thing. The only time that people really talk about Shamea is that one little clip where her and Phaedra got into it. And she kind of tugged on Phaedra a little bit. She didn't eat Phaedra up, but she tugged on her a little bit. That's really the only time that people talk about Shamea. Outside of that, like, there's no need to talk about Shamea. We're not interested in Shamea. We can see why she was not a housewife. She brings nothing, not even fashion. She brings a nice house. Okay. We've seen plenty of nice houses. Porsha, however, is also a liar. Porsha, you know why you didn't go to that girl's wedding. It ain't had nothing to do with you about you sitting on that plane or nothing like that. You were mad because your friend got married before you. Well, excuse me. You were mad because your friend married somebody with wealth before you. And you never looked at, and you don't look at Shamea as one of those kind of girls. You said, come on, Shamea tore Faye up, but she tugged on her. She tugged on her. She tugged on her. She tugged on her. I haven't really seen any of y'all stick up for each other. Shamea, you definitely have not like shut the girls down from talking about Porsha. That's it. Excuse me. Angela is messy. I get what she's doing though. Like, girl, I'm gonna get you up. I'm gonna get y'all up. I'm gonna get y'all hoes up off of me. But Angela's messy, so y'all can go up for Angela. She cool. I don't have a problem with Angela. She bad, but Angela messy. Angela's very messy. I don't trust nothing about Kelli, and I damn sure don't trust Britt. And I really want this to be Britt's last season. Britt brings nothing. Girl, 1 minute your sister crying and complaining, the next minute she happy, and then she trying to act like Mike was the reason you didn't go see her. And the girl is just a mess. It's a mess. And Britt is a horrible addition. The only thing good about Drew is Ralph. I do feel bad for Drew in a sense, but I'm gonna need Drew to stand up. Porsha would not play with me about sleeping with somebody. The narrative about me sleeping with somebody would not be on TV. There's only one who on the show, baby, and it's not me, it's you. You done that fucking people's husbands. I didn't fuck Dennis. And Dennis not your husband anyway. You left Dennis to go marry a fraud. You could have been a motherfucking queen of hot dogs, but you wanted to go marry a fraud. You know what I'm saying, Drew? Like, you gotta get Porsha up off of you, because Porsha not gonna get up off of you. And Porsha think the shit cute. And Porsha wouldn't play with me like that. Porsha be scared to film with me. By the time baby, I'm not Jamie. I'm not you ain't ready to chase me down no alley. You not getting ready to chase me down no alley. Shit. Anyway. What else happened? That's kind of it. Angela's on is Angela's week to be on her press tour, so she's going on different shows and stuff like that to talk about the show and all that kind of stuff. You said Dennis' mama would not have poor Porsha be the excuse me, sorry y'all. What else happened? Yeah, I feel like that's it. Right? Am I missing something? Did something else happen? Or did I get everything? um He said Drew the effed up letting Ralph handle all that damn money. Are we warning you, Andy? No. No, Dorit, you're not boring me. I was trying to see if there was anything else I could talk about. Oh, did y'all see Lil Wayne's baby mama kick her out? Get kicked out the house? I will say this though, I thought all the ladies except for Britt and Kelly looked nice. You got 2 hours left. Find something. I thought all the ladies looked nice except for Britt and Kelly. His fiance, yes. I saw that now she wants a lawyer. I thought she had that Latino privilege. Baby kicked her out on Mother's Day. Baby, she thought she was Ray Janae. She thought she was Taya. What else, y'all? I feel like I'm missing something. I'm so mad GTA not coming out till next year. I just knew I was gonna Oh, so the reunion films June 5th. The Real Housewives of Atlanta allegedly filmed June 5th. And somebody came out with a prediction chart. It says the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 reunion films June 5th. Here's my seating chart prediction. So on the left side of Andy, we have Shamea, Angela, Cynthia, and Kelli. On the right side, we have Porsha, Britt, Phaedra, and Drew. Why would Oh, it's their prediction. I was like, wasn't it big old ad for it on my home screen? It says the new X-Men don't come out until 2028. What's the new X-Men coming out? Angela should be first chair, but she won't. Shamea, child. They try to make Shamea a thing. They really trying to make Shamea a thing. So I had something else to tell y'all. Oh, y'all, Shamea gonna be first. I mean Angela gonna be first. Okay. Oh, The Last of Us is trending number 3. Must have been a good episode. I'm behind on The Last of Us. I'm behind on purpose though. Baddies is trending number 2 behind the game. Atlanta is trending number 4. So look, y'all. Every once in a while I go through these phases where I want to hear like some old Beyonce. And y'all know my favorite Beyonce album is It's So Depressing. I've been holding off this season. Sweet Tea. Oh, I'll get into that in a second. It must be trending number 1. What must be trending number 1? The game is trending number 1. The basketball game is trending number 1. It says all the people talk about is Angela. There's no way she can't be first chair. Child, you'll be surprised. She dagging yet on The Last of Us. Girl, she was dagging on the first season. When I first played the video game, I said, baby, what looking on lesbian? I said, girl, they got me playing as a lesbian. So every once in a while I go through these phases where I want to hear some old Beyonce. Let me tell y'all something. There's a couple songs that I can never get tired of. It's like I think a handful of songs that I'll just never get tired of. One of them is it's a lot of Brandy songs that I just will not get tired of. A couple of the other ones is the other B, the second B. Beyonce, the second queen. Brandy's the first queen, she's the second queen. 2 songs by Beyonce, baby, I could listen to not all day, but like baby. And Cuff It. Baby, when I tell you I loves Cuff It. And I really wish that she would have released Cowboy Carter first and then Renaissance. But anyway, the second one is Deja Vu. When I tell you Mama eats Deja Vu up. When I tell you Mama eats Deja Vu up, what ends up happening is when I hear Deja Vu, I have no choice but to go see one of her greatest performances ever, which is at the BET Awards. And as I'm watching her do Deja Vu, I just like Blue could never. And I hate to be that person, but I was watching, I was like, baby, Blue could never. If you let them take it from you, you'll never want me. She could never be her mother. I'm sorry, Kingsley. I'm sorry. I'm not tearing the girl up, babe. When I tell you, Mama eats Deja Vu up. Now Blue got a walk on her though. I'm starting to come over. Blue got a walk on her, but the choreography, baby, it just, and she's not going to observe the power, and it's okay, baby. That girl eats Deja Vu up. That girl eats Deja Vu up. Baby, that girl eats Deja Vu up. Beyonce, that is. She eats Deja Vu up.
Close the curtains on them bitches.
And then Blue does it. Oh, I come back into I'm not dragging. I'm not dragging the kids. What I'm saying is, when I go through these phases, I listen to Deja Vu, and then I have to go and watch a performance of Deja Vu. And what I'm simply saying is, that girl eats Deja Vu up. 808. Boom, 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 boom. Baby. Kingsley, shut up. Kingsley. This for you. This for you, Kingsley.
Now nobody give a about what you saying, so sit your ass down.
When I have my baby with my wife, they won't be around Q that the way he do kids. When you have your baby with your wife,
I beg you, please stop.
you spell her husband wrong. Oh, I ain't gonna let the baby go. I'm really talking about deja vu, y'all. No, my sweet. Yes, I'm really talking about deja vu, baby girl. Eat baby, mama eats that up. Mama eats that up. So, y'all know y'all done made Sweet Tea lead the show. Oh, I'll be your wifey wizard. Oh, wow, Naomi girl. At times that hard. Times that hard in Canada. You want to go? Naomi, when you see wizard, you gonna say
state of love, bonding, trust, real friendship.
real sisterhood. Real sisterhood, baby. Oh, get Kingsley. Oh, baby, girl, yeah. His name echoes every chamber of my heart, baby. Naomi, it's just me and you in this room, girl. So when you come home and you see Wizard Honey spinning around to Deja Vu, girl, what you gonna do? When you see him spinning around Deja Vu, girl, what you gonna say?
I don't know nothing about that lifestyle, whatever y'all got going on, because that's not me.
Girl, when you come, Naomi, girl, it's just me and you in here. When you come home and you see Wizard dancing and doing that old Britney Spears dance, girl, what you gonna do? Spin with him? Baby, I'm gonna say, baby, look. I said, girl, time. I said, girl, baby, Naomi going through it, baby. She didn't convince the punk to get in.
I can't believe it, Jesus. I can't believe it, Jesus.
Baby. Who doing the bending? You doing the bending? How could you ask me something like that? Tell him not to break my heels and stop stretching my dress out. Ooh. Ooh, baby, y'all are silly. I am weak. Even big ass feet like Angela, child. So y'all done ran Sweet Tea off the show. Y'all know y'all did that, right? Y'all then ran Sweet Tea off the show. So Sweet Tea is not coming back to Married to Medicine. People are happy about it. I don't know why. So I don't know if she got fired or she chose to quit, but she's not coming back. So Jackie's still there though. So that's that. I guess we can't always get what we want. Oh wow. Wow. I don't know. I feel bad for Sweet Tea because I feel like she wasn't given a fair opportunity. She still should have stood up for herself, but I feel like she wasn't given a fair opportunity. Because every time she would get into something, Heavenly would bring up Quad's name, and then, you know, Maybe the tea ain't sweet no more. Yeah. Her message was kind of cryptic. I says, I will not be watching Married to Medicine anymore. The old ass bastards got that girl off the show. Get me on the show. Sweet Tea was the star of the show too, so unfortunate. The star? Fired, baby. But it's horrible how Bravo and the ladies used her. Yes. I would have loved to see her flaunt her check. Rex controlling Ash. Talking about it was wrong how they did her. Like, who was they? Well, here we go. Here we go. Good. She needs to work on her baby. Something that Jackie can't have. She was brought on the show for the wrong reason. She never fit in. It's not about you. You don't have to fit in on the show, baby. It's about making your own. Yeah, they did her wrong. Jackie, Heavenly, Simone, Toya, Toya. They did her wrong. They were back. This will backfire on them. Oh yes. That's why Sweet Tea should have cussed all their asses out at the reunion. Yes, baby, she should have been swinging and banging. Who gonna keep Beverly Hill? If Sweet Tea is gone, who gonna keep Beverly Hillbilly in check? That's who did her wrong. Those girls did her wrong, and in my personal opinion, Jackie needs to be off of the show. Jackie needs to be off the show, and Heavenly needs to be off the show, or Heavenly needs somebody to get up on that show and sit right next to her and say, "Girl, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, girl. What would you say? I'm sorry, what you say?"
Always prepared. I stay ready. That way I ain't never got to get ready. I'm ready right now.
I want somebody to get on the show when they see Heavenly.
Things that were right.
Things that were wrong.
Get up, Karen.
That's all. That's all. Simone can go with them nasty ass kids. Wait, y'all, T got on this show and really thought she was that girl. Did she? Did she think she was that girl? I thought Sweet Tea was just being herself. She was new to reality TV and she was trying to make friends. She was put in an awkward situation, just like Qual was put in an awkward situation. However, Qual let the girls play in her face and she came back because she needed a check. Okay. We must not be watching the same shows. Girlfriend. I only really had one problem with Heavenly. It's just that nobody hit her yet. She thought the women were too old for her, but acting desperate to stay. She didn't think the women were too old for her. Baby, what y'all be watching? What y'all be watching when y'all watch Married to Medicine? Girlfriends and Lex, what y'all be watching when y'all watch Married to Medicine? Like, do y'all be on y'all phones or something? I'm just asking. I'm asking. Like, do y'all be like on y'all phones or watching something else? Baby girl, let me see you do your twirl. Drake was a real bad bitch when he sung that. Baby girl, let me see you do your twirl. Y'all know what song? While I wait for Girlfriends and Lex to answer that question, y'all know what other song I've been listening to and been wearing out? Trina, Baddest Bitch. Trina's Baddest Bitch. Who's bad? Who's bad? Who's bad? Who's bad? Who's bad? She said, I'm representing for the real bitches. No, I'm representing for the bitches. All eyes on the riches. No time for a little dick. You see, the bigger the dick, the bigger the bank, the bigger the bands, the better chance to get closer to his friends. I'm going after the big man. My G-string make it quick. Slow head by the nightstand. Y'all remember that song? Or am I by myself? She said, I probably fuck your daddy if your mom wasn't player hating. Hey. Every week she talks about how old the women she good now, how old the women are. She can stay home with her old husband. That wasn't every week. So again, I'll wait for you, Lex, to let me know what you were watching. Let's see what Girlfriends had to say. First season, she was First season, she was on there really acting like she had this super great marriage to that weird man, acting like they were friends whole time they weren't. Hmm. Okay. I don't remember that episode. People take kindness for weakness. Come on, girlfriends. What episode was you watching? Girlfriend. What y'all know why I keep remember what y'all remember when Wendy was talking to when Wendy was talking to Whitney and she was like, "Are you still friends with your girlfriend Robin?" She said, "She is my girl." She said, "She is my friend, girl." It says, "I guess the ladies can go back to making Quad, pack her bags, and send it her home because T or no T, none of those ladies like Quad." Hey, now Rob, this is for you.
I can never give you a 10 because I don't like you. So I always gotta keep something negative in reference to you. So I can never give you you can never get that 10, okay? You can never get that 10. But I'll give you about an 8.5.
That's for you, Rob. That's for you. It says, "Now I do agree that they played a part for her storyline." That's right. It said, "She's still my friend, girl." Oh, it says T is that girl because she named somebody. She's named somebody who Destiny swipe with Quad. Nobody is doing it like her. And T had the nerve to do a tour of Greg's house. I know that's right. Girlfriend. Girlfriend seen a little Delulu. They used Letitia and got together to get her off when they had no more use for her. I'm a Rose, I'm a 10 all day. Hey. I think so too, Lex. Wow. Girlfriend. Wow. Listen, the beautiful thing is everybody's allowed to have their own opinion. Even if it is wrong, everybody's allowed to have their own opinion. Sweet Tea didn't do nothing to those girls where she needed to get off the show. See, the problem is whenever Sweet Tea would get into it, here go Heavenly. Well, don't forget the issue you got with Quad. Don't forget the issue you got with Quad. I don't got no issue with Quad. You making it think I have an issue with Quad. It says, but should have played with her like that? No, but she was certainly willing to try to one up Quad. Wow. So, girlfriends and Lex, what y'all think about the rest of the cast members? Since y'all can't stand Sweet Tea. Baby, I don't know what Sweet Tea did to y'all in high school, but since y'all can't stand Sweet Tea, child. But she off the show, so I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe they'll get a new housewife. I just want them to have somebody who will actually jump on Heavenly. See, Contessa wasn't going to jump. I want somebody that's going to actually jump on Heavenly. And I want somebody who has no cut cards. Don't give a fuck about them kids, nor your husband. I don't give a fuck about none of them hoes. And I'm going to say what I need to say. I don't like any of them. Get rid of the bitches. Wow. Contessa can go. Oh, I just said my credit score went up. What my credit score go up by? Oh, 1 whole point. Yeah, I mean, I actually want. Hey, now, girlfriend. Girlfriend. This is for you. This is for you, girlfriend.
I can never give you a 10 because I don't like you. So I always gotta keep something negative in reference to you. So I can never give you you can never get that 10, okay? You can never get that 10. But I'll give you about an 8.5.
I'm with you now. You bring. I'm with you. Oh, girl. Lex, girl. I'm with you. Dr. Mimi and Audra, child, will fit in just fine. Simone can leave. If Simone leave, Jackie need to leave before Simone. Audra was no. Do you get Audra? No. She was thirsty for attention. And I'm glad Toya mushed her in her damn face. She was thirsty for attention. And Dr. Mimi give me fake. She give me fake. Cancel the show. I just want some new young blood. If the husband's not fine, like what's his name? They can leave the house. Wow. They might bring back Audra. She's the same age as Sweet Tea, but she asked her age. You talking about the lawyer who got in somebody's face? You talking about so let me get this right. You talking about the same girl, Audra, who got in somebody's face, who got mushed, who sat down and calculated somebody's home and thought she could eat, and she didn't. You talking about that Audra? Champion track shoe Audra? And you say that's her, you say that she asked her age? Oh, okay. Got it. Audra got mushed all of her face, but she can stay gone. How embarrassing. Y'all better leave Mayweather alone. Give me 2 seasons with big heavily ass trying to keep up with Mariah. Oh, baby. I mean, I call it, what she said when she broke her foot? My foot big heavy. Big heavy. T didn't have to try to one up Quas. She already did. T stole Quas X and is not tied down by a baby. Rob.
Yup.
Front and back. Get your bitch. Who? Get your bitch. Toya don't need security like Heavenly. Outside of today, I've never heard anybody say bring back Audra. Never. I've never heard anybody say bring back Audra. Like never. Never. T made a fool out of herself at the reunion. She didn't do anything at the reunion. She didn't do any. Okay, girl. It's thick and brown, Mimi. You better watch out. Oh, wow. Anyway, let's get off the Sweet Tea subject because, yeah, you get nothing else from me. What else happened before I get up off of here? Maybe they mean Anila. Oh, Tao. Oh, Anila. They can keep her on the show too. So I'm telling you, let me sign a contract. I get up on the show. They gonna want to fight. The husband's gonna fight me though. Review Miami, please. We'll see, y'all. Dr. Mimi will fit in because she fake. So yeah, she will fit in. Review Miami. We'll see, y'all. We'll see. I ain't got time to all that Spanish and shit. We'll see. Because I don't really have anything else to review outside of, because all the other stuff I watch for my own entertainment, I don't want to review it. Okay, Wizard, damn, stop begging, girl. Get up. Britt, get up off your knees. Girl. Get up. Stand up. Naomi, girl, get your husband, girl. Get him off his knees. Get your husband off his knees, girl. He's over here with the guys again. Naomi, your husband's over here with the guys again, girl. You gotta watch him. You said no basketball. No. Sorry, no. I would never review Basketball Wives, and I missed the opportunity to review it, and that was the last season was with OG. Not the season where they got stuck in the houses, but the season before that when OG threw Ellen into the bushes. Because that season had pissed me off, and I knew I would have gave some good reviews. I knew that season of Basketball Wives, baby. I knew I would have gave some good reviews. Do you hear me? It says, "Child, I started a new gym first thing in the morning, so I'm gonna be looking for new trades since I dropped that baby." Did you go see Jackie? You watching Love Hotel? No, I tried to. I don't know if I really can't get into it. Review Salt Lake City. It has the last housewife that was married to her step granddaddy. Wow. I fell off after Tammy OG left. Same here. I fell off too. Like I was like, this is stupid. And look, Rob, I'm all about a person getting their life together, but I really, really, really wish that Tammy would have waited a few more episodes to get her life together. Because could you imagine Tammy and OG at that table, or where was they at, and whatever trip they was at? Could you imagine, baby? Baby. And did you hear what was her name? Byron's wife, what was her name? I forgot her name, but remember when Evelyn was chasing her and she said, "And you gonna run up behind me and chase me, bitch?" I said, "Ooh." Ooh. Ooh. CC. Yes, thank you, Richie. CC. She said, and she was like, all day. Or she was out of breath. She was like, I can fight you all day. Oh, girl, if you don't sit your Evelyn, if you don't sit your motherfucking ass. Did y'all see Evelyn had a nerve to tell Jennifer? This is shit that be killing me. Did y'all see Evelyn had a nerve to tell Jennifer, I'll make sure you never walk the streets of LA again. Y'all would have saw me out there walking around the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Y'all would tell me down there at Roscoe's, down there at Randy's, riding around. Boy, please. Girl, play with somebody else. After Tammy and OG left the show went to the gutter. Yes. Yeah. I just really that's the season I was like, girl, if Tammy would have waited a couple more episodes and went on that cash trip, baby. Chess think Ocho wanted me. Hey babe, hey babe, hey babe, hey babe. That episode when she was like, "You smell like hospital" is still hilarious to me. What episode? That lady is gold. Cause her built a whore had a baby with the game, and the game can barely walk. Naomi, 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 Naomi. Where is it at? Matter of fact, Naomi, you get something different. Naomi, you get this. Naomi,
close the curtains on them bitches.
That's like when a client threatened my entire office, and I walked down the street like I was selling. Richie.
Close the curtains on them bitches.
Baby, I'd have woke up that morning like this. Maybe that motherfucking girl maybe that Jackie told Evelyn, she said, am I going with the street setting when you built that build a whore? Baby, when I say Evelyn was hot as grease, walked past Jackie and Jackie didn't even budge. Jackie didn't budge. She didn't turn her head. She didn't even look. Baby Jackie was like, that bitch ain't stupid. You want baby to sleep in the streets of New York? I would say, girl, if I was Jennifer, but see, Jennifer punk puss, because I would told Evan, girl, fuck you and your son-in-law, girl, and your motherfucking grandson and your daughter, bitch. That's what I would have told her. And then I would have sat back and looked at it. Like Mariah looked at Heavenly. Let her go. Let her go. Did I think she was gonna choke me? Bitch ain't crazy. And I was back in my motherfucking chair, or sipping with my drink with a straw, and looked at the bitch. and just would have looked at her. Girl, because the moment you jump, I'm gonna sit your ass right back on down. The moment she pop, I've been a bucket. Kingsley, are you going to the concert? You going to the Cowboy Carter concert? I ain't sure. I'm about to get off here. I'm tired. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. That was real unprofessional. You're not trying to be classy over here. I'm gonna try to get a weekend sessions out for y'all this week. I'm gonna also do something called. I think I'm gonna start doing like those little segment called "What Y'all Watching" or whatever. We can just talk about stuff that we watching on TV or stuff that we coming up on movies we want to see. And that's kind of it. Like, I don't have nothing else to talk about. Like, no other shows to review that I want to actually take notes on. So anyway, y'all, I love when Phoebe was going off on Jackie, and Jackie said calmly, "Baby, I've been called worse by better." He said that last week. Baby, say his name. Wizard, say his name. Who said what last week? Say his name. Fantastic Four should be good. When does that come out? Remember Angelica Cross said she wanted to be in a Marvel movie?
Oh, I can't breathe.
The Valley is good. Somebody else told me that show was good. Yeah, Angelica Cross said she wanted to be in a Marvel movie. I said, girl, unless you motherfucking cleaning the set up, bitch, what you gonna do on there? What you gonna do on set? What you gonna do on set, nigga? Anyway. Mobland series is good. Okay. So yeah, we can talk about that stuff this week. I need to get caught up on a couple things anyway. Anyway, y'all, I'm out. I'm not in the closet. I'm out. I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all evening. Please be safe. Enjoy y'all week, and I will see y'all either Tuesday or Wednesday, and we can talk about some shows. This week. Some shows and all that kind of good stuff. That girl said she was gonna be in a Marvel movie. Bye, y'all. Be safe. Bye.